All right, so we are on email 5 already, which is crazy. So today we're going to focus on Success Club. And that word might not mean a lot to you right now, but essentially what it means is you're helping 3 people sign up just the exact same way that you did. So today's focus is going to be on finding those 3 people. And you're probably wondering, I mean, as a new coach, it's intimidating to think, okay, I barely know what I'm doing. How am I supposed to help people get started? And this is where you need to breathe, relax, and remember you don't need to know everything to start. You don't need to know everything to be successful. But essentially, what Success Club is a goal that you're going to set for yourself each month to help at least 3 people get started. Like I said, exactly the same way you did with the challenge pack. And this is something that will move your business forward. But how cool is it that the impact that you make, the people that you get to help on their health and wellness journey, is a direct reflection of your income. To make an income in this business, you simply have to help people get started with their health and wellness journey, which is amazing. Like, how many jobs get to do that? So I always kind of remind myself that my job as a coach is to help people get healthy and like physically fit, mentally fit, and feeling confident in their own lives, in their own bodies, all of those things. That is my job. How cool is that? So every time you go into thinking about how you're going to help people get started, think about that. Think about the fact that you get to change somebody's life today. Like, that's freaking cool to me. So today you're really going to focus on those 3 people you are going to help right to like soon. We want you to help 3 people initially to get started in this journey. And the way you're going to do that is I want you to sit down with a paper, grab a pen, and you're going to make a list of at least 10 people. If you can make a list of 20 or 30, that's even better. But think about the people like your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your like old college roommate, an old college, someone like a friend from one of your classes in high school or whatever. Like, think about those people right now that you could bring this opportunity to. We're really just thinking about people that we can help get started in their wellness journey. So think about those people, make a list of those people, and those are the people you're going to reach out to first. And I remember when I first started, like my first 3 people that I signed up were an old acquaintance from high school, my cousin, and another acquaintance from high school. I know Sam, her first 3 were her mom, her sister, and a friend. So think about, I mean, most people start with the people closest to them. That's usually the people you feel most comfortable talking to. But I've also heard from others that they're like, my family would never be into this. So it totally depends on what spectrum you are. But that's why it's important to make that list, because even right now, in your initial getting started point, it is so normal to feel nervous. It's so normal to feel kind of like nervous about sending those invites. So start where you're at. If you're only comfortable reaching out to, your mom, your 3 cousins, your sister, maybe a couple old best friends from high school, and that's what you're comfortable with right now, that is totally fine. But having that list of 10, 20, 30 people is going to help you as you get more comfortable in this journey to think about those people that you can invite. And we want you to start where you're at. We want you to start with what you're comfortable with, but also realizing that this will require you to get a little bit outside your comfort zone, and knowing that it is totally normal to feel nervous. It's totally normal to feel like a little bit like, what are they going to like, all those thoughts. Like, we get it. We were there. We've been there. It's normal. And I also want you to consider that don't discount somebody. Don't say to yourself, oh, that person would never be interested in this, because they will. It's surprising and funny how people come around. And that's, again, why it's so important to just show up, be yourself, and think about this opportunity and think about what it could offer somebody. Because keeping that in the back of your mind will keep you going. Because the reality is, and we're going to touch on these in other videos as well, that not everyone's going to say yes right away, and that's okay. don't let that discourage you. That's just the place that someone's at right now. And think about your own self. I mean, I know for myself personally, when my coach Sam reached out to me for the first time, I said no. I was like, meh, no, I'm good. I got my own routine. But I was still watching her because I struggled. So the fact that I had Sam reach out to me again, like, saved my life. And here I am, and I'm in the healthiest, happiest place I've ever been. So I always think about that if Sam didn't reach out to me, where would I be right now? I would not be healthy. I would not be happy. Like, I don't know where I would be. So keep that in mind when you're reaching out to these people, that you have a gift to offer them, and who could benefit from this? Who could benefit from 30-minute home workouts? Who could benefit from getting healthier? Who could benefit from simple recipes and some tips and tricks with their new tools for their nutrition? Who could benefit from a community, from friendships, from support and cheerleaders in a positive environment? I want you to think about all of the factors that people are going to get from this opportunity, and think about who needs that right now in your life. And just keep in mind what it's done for you. Keep in mind how this has changed your life, and the fact that you get to make an income from helping people. You're sharing what you're passionate about. You're sharing something that has changed your life, or potentially is going to change your life, something that you're excited about, and you get to share that with others. So keep that in the back of your mind when those nerves creep in, when you feel like, oh, I can't do this. This is so intimidating and scary. Remember, that's normal. Remember that getting out of your comfort zone is good. And remember that if you don't reach out to them, what are you potentially making them miss out on? Because again, I think about if Sam never reached out to me, if she would have said, oh my God, Shanique would not be into this, I'm not going to invite her, I think about where I would be right now, and I don't even want to think about that. So remember that somebody needs you. Somebody needs you. So anyways, with that being said, I don't want this video to be too long, but your goal today is to get at least a list of 10 people, and you are going to help at least 3 people get signed up just the way you did. So that's kind of your first goal in this business, is just kind of start working towards that. And that just means sending out a few of those invites. And I'm going to leave it here. That is my timer telling me that I am over my limit. I didn't even think I would go over my limit, but here we are. So I'm going to cut this video now, and I hope you just do the assignment. Make sure to send it to your coach, and we'll move on to the next video. Have a good day, guys.